Hare Krishna, dear devotees, Dhanavad Pranam. Welcome all of you.
हरे कृष्णा प्रभु जी, सादर दंडवत।
Dhanavad.
हरे कृष्ण प्रभु जी,
हाँ
दंडवत
प्रभु
प्रणाम।
जी, दंडवत प्रणाम प्रभु जी।
Thank you all very much for joining. And now we are going to discuss as usual. So someone can volunteer to recite Sikshastakam if you are
मैं
seeing.
करूँ प्रभु? मैं करूँ प्रभु जी?
Yes, yes. Try to
जय
do it.
दर्पणम
Try to
जनम
also recite in the tune. Okay? Yes.
ओके।
Yes, Prabhuji, go ahead.
हाँ प्रभु जी, एक सेकेंड। I'm just zooming in slightly.
Did I help something?
No, Prabhuji, actually, I was trying to get my specs. So,
Oh,
I'm so
let
sorry.
me.
Yeah,
Is
I'm
it
starting.
better?
Yeah. चैतोदर्पणमार्जनं भवमहादावाग्निर्वापनं श्रेयकैरवचन्द्रिकावितरणं विद्यावधूजीवनम् आनन्दां बुद्धिवर्धनं प्रतिपदं पूर्णामृतस्वादनं सर्वात्मस्नपनं परं विजयते श्रीकृष्णसङ्कीर्तनम् नाम्नकारि बहुधा निज सर्वशक्ति तत्रार्पिता नियमते स्मरणेन कालः एतादृशी तव कृपा भगवन् ममापि दुर्दैव मिदृशमिह जनी नररागः तृणदपि सुनिचेन तरोरपि सहिष्णुना अमानिना मानदेन कीर्तनीया सदा हरि न धनं न जनं न सुन्दरीं कविता वा जगदीश कामये मम जन्मनि जन्मनीश्वरे वतु भवताद् भक्तिरहेतुकी त्वयि अयि नन्द तनुज किङ्करं पतितं मा विस्मय भवा बन्धो कृपया तव पाद पंकज स्थित धूलि सदृशं विचिन्तया नयनं गलरशुधारया वदनं गद्गदुरुदया गिरा पुलकैर्निर्चितं वपुकदा तव नाम ग्रहणे भविष्यति युगायितं निविषेण चक्षुषा प्रवर्ष्यायितं शून्यायितं जगत्सर्व गोविन्द विरहेण मे आश्लिष्य वपादरतां पिनष्टु माम् आदर्शान् मम रहतां हतां करोतु वः यथा तथा वा विदधातु लम्पटौ मत प्राणनथास्तु स एव न परः हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। थैंक यू।
Thank you very much, Prabhuji, for wonderful recitation. So, which translation we are going to read today? Which verse? 5 or 4?
5, I think प्रभु जी 5।
5 है टुडे प्रभु जी।
Thank you. So, can you read, Prabhuji?
So, Prabhuji. O son of Maharaja Nanda, Krishna, I am your eternal servitor. Yet somehow or other, I have fallen into the ocean of birth and death. Please pick me up from this. Please pick me up from this ocean of death and place me as one of the atoms at your lotus feet. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Yes, thank you. A very wonderful verse here. How a devotee should pray to the Lord, what should he convey? Why do I need your mercy? Because I am your eternal servitor. I have a relationship with you. Hence, I want to strengthen that relationship. But here, in my precarious situation, I find myself in a most abominable place. This is a ocean of death. Okay? Death is very fearful, fearsome. It's not an auspicious situation. Every moment I am dying. Please pick me from this ocean of death. Although I am your eternal servitor, yet somehow means because of my own fault, because of my own conditioning, or yeah, I'm responsible for it. Because of my own bad desire, somehow I should have find myself along with you, but I have fallen to this ocean of birth and death. And your destination or your abode is much sweeter. I should be accompanying with you. So please pick me from here and place me at the lotus feet of yours. And what should I desire? What kind of position? I want to join your company. But what position? If you do not give me the VP, AVP, CEO, I will not join because this is not attractive. But here, it's not so. You give me a very minimal position because I do not really care for the position. I care for your association. I want to just join your company. So please place me as a dust at your lotus feet. So how wonderful this prayer is. Thank you. We have been discussing from this book Japa by Burijan Prabhuji. Such a beautiful book. And he tells in this chapter that if you want to relish or taste the sweetness of holy name, then you have to strengthen both the negative and positive. Right? That have been we are discussing. Strengthening negative means it's equally important to have what you should not desire. This is the negative. And at the same time, the positive aspect is what should you desire then? Both are important. And a couple of days we were discussing about the negatives. Na dhanam, na janam, na sundari, kavitam bajagadi sakamai. And today we will discuss the positives that is being discussed in chapter 16. You can refer that too. So why it is important to have this negative as well as positive? What is happening here? Actually, Krishna tells in Bhagavad Gita that Visaya vinivartante Tasya dehina rasopyasa rasovarjam param drushpa nivartate. Actually, you may refrain yourself from the sense enjoyments, but the trace of enjoyment experience is there inside your heart. Unless you get to taste anything better, anything superior, anything different, param društva nivartate. then it is not possible to give up these lower desires. You will definitely fall prey in some time. So that's the whole thing. So you are doing something, you are doing negative things, means you are not acting upon that. But we understood that in the Nishtha, these traces of the desires are there, but it's just that you are not acting onto those. But how long you can do so? Unless and until you develop some positive experiences, it's difficult for the sustenance of it. Hence, this strengthening the positive is very important because it will give you a force or empowerment to sustain on doing those don'ts consistently. Yes? Yeah? Did you understand?
Yes, Prabhuji.
So various other our scriptures are quoting left and right about all those things. How your cultivation in the positive can destroy the negatives. Uh, you don't have to extraneously try even. In the initially, you have to refrain your senses, but going forward, if you continually engage yourself in those positives, it will give you strength. And that's the taste of getting to know whether you are progressing or not. Like in the very beginning, Bhagavatam tells Vasudeva Bhagavati Bhakti Yoga Prayojita Janayati Asu Vairagyam Jnanam Chatat Ahetuk. This Vairagya, it will be automatically developed. Then Yat Pada Pankaja Palasa Vilasa Bhaktya Karmasrayam Gathitam Udgrathyanti Santa Tadvarna Rikta Matayo Yatato Piruddha Soto Ganastam Aranam Bhajavasudevam. If you constantly do bhajan of Vasudevam, ये जो कर्म आश्रयम जो है, ये जो ग्रंथि है, वो बंट हो जाता है. You know? So, how? Just by yat pada palasa vilasa bhaktya. The nectars emanating from the lotus feet of the Lord is so sweet, so nectarian, like param drishtani vartati. It will burn. So, because, because of our conditioning, we are not able to taste at this moment. You can say that, oh, I am doing these verses could be to those who are able to taste the nectar. No, it's not like that. Because in Nectar of Instruction, Sri Rupa Goswami tells that Sat Krishna Nama Charitadi Sitapi Avidya Pitopatapta Rasanasya Na Ruchikanu. No Ruchikanu. It's not maybe very tasty to you. Although Sat Krishna Nama Charitadi Sitapi Avidya. This Krishna's name is very sweet. But because your tongue is infected with the biles of ignorance, you are diseased, you are in jaundice. So, no ruchikana. This will not be tasty to you. But then what should I do? Kintu adarad anudinam khalu shaiva justa swadhyu kramat bhavati tad kadamulahantri. So, just you have to continue to take this medicine. Chant this holy name. How? Anudinam. With regularity and with regulations. So that shows your sincerity. If you continually do this, you even not to do something great or big, just do these things.
Yes, sure.
But it has to be anudinam. Consistently this has to be done. Every day in, day out, with regularity and with regulations. Every morning I will wake up, I will chant the holy name. Then this biles of ignorance will be destroyed. Swadhi kramata bhavati tad gadamulhanti. Like a jaundice person, if you will continually take the sugar candy, that act as a medicines, and then initially which is कड़वा बाद में उसको मीठा लगने लगता है. So it's the same condition. So yeah, further many more instructions are there in next of instruction. Why shouldn't I do it? Because Krishna is telling Name Bhaktya Pranasyati. My devotee never perishes. So why should I worry? I have surrendered to Krishna and he has promised that Name Bhaktya Pranasyati. So if I have that conviction, then I should not worry. Nothing should distract myself from focusing onto the holy name, isn't it? Because what is happening? I am worrying in the mind, something I'm thinking, right? Some other thing which is kind of stealing myself to be attentive unto the holy name. So in the very first place, have the enthusiasm because we know so much of glories about the holy name. We have already developed a faith. Let's have the enthusiasm and then have the patience because this is a process. We are in disease condition. Let's accept it. So it will take some time. So let's have patience. Don't look for the taste. Why I'm not getting that taste. It will come. It will come, definitely for sure. Utsaha, Nishad, and have that firm conviction that Krishna will protect me. And then continue to do it. Definitely in the future, you will have the taste because Ruchi follows Nishtha. This is how the process is. Thank you all very much. Taking the inspiration from it, let us focus ourselves into the holy name and try to please try to be more attentive. And yeah, that's what in our hand. And let us serve the holy name. Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Again, yeah.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Sada Dandvat.
Yeah. A question? There is a hand raised.
Yes, Prabhuji, I have a question.
Yes, thank you.
Prabhuji, question is that normally, I'm not sure whether this is applicable for our devotees, but people who are trying to at least become a devotee, the negative impulse to do something which is not pratikul to our bhakti, right? So that impulse might not come all the time, but sometimes when it comes, that impulse is very strong, right? So most of the times you might be engaged in doing bhakti or at least have Krishna in your consciousness, but sometimes what happens is that you get a negative impulse which is very very strong कि मतलब कुछ गलत काम करने का मन में बहुत strong impulse आता है because of our conditioning and our past and all of that, right? और वो impulse बहुत strong होता है. तो वहां पर थोड़ा सा ना कंट्रोल करना मतलब सपोज में since we are all exposed to corporate and doing a lot of things which are beyond our devotional life as well. So because of the sangat and all of that, that impulse becomes very strong. So which time में Prabhuji, how should we kind of manage and control ourselves? Because we are not, at least I am not in that state that I will be able to constantly think about Krishna, or at least I try, but it does not come because of the surroundings that I am in, right? So if such kind of strong negative impulse comes, then how should we try to control and stay away?
Yes. Thank you. Very beautiful question. There are two answers to it. One thing is that what should I do so that this impulse, the strength of the impulse will reduce day by day. So this is like today we discussed. If you continually engage yourself in the positives with anudinam, with regularity and regulations, with full sincerity, then these impulses at this moment, if it is at the strength of 10, so tomorrow it will be 9, day after it will be 8, and somehow this will be diminishing. So then Today, if I am not able to withstand this 10, tomorrow I will definitely be capable to withstand maybe a force of 4 or 3. Okay? This is one aspect. Another thing is that what should I do at this moment? We just read, right? Hanyeham, hanyeham, hanyeham. That's what I do. I should call out for the devotee for help. I'm being troubled. मैं लुट गया, मैं मिट गया. Like that conditions. Because these are like highway robbers. Highway में और कोई है नहीं. मतलब you are helpless. If you do not call out for help, then वो आपको दबा देंगे. कैसे? ना गले को जो फांसी डाल के वो करते हैं ना, हमने सब पढ़ा, रघुनाथ दास गोस्वामी ने बताया पूरा एकदम वेरी विविड पिक्चर्स, पिक्चोरियली उन्होंने इसको बता दिया. हन्य गो एंड देर इज नो पॉइंट, बिकॉज अभी छुपा के क्या होगा? गो एंड रिवील योर हार्ट इन कॉन्फिडेंस विथ समवन यू ट्रस्ट. Oh my dear Prabhu, I am being troubled with so and so. What should I do? How can I overcome? Yeah. Go and sit in front of the altar and pray that I want to serve you. I want to be focused, but I'm being troubled with these anarthas. How come I can overcome, oh my dear Lord? Can you please shower your extraordinary mercy to me? I know you are merciful, but I need little more. Can you please shower me? Call out the name Gauranga, 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 Gauranga. So close the door and just loudly chant this. Loudly chant this, and then you will see the effect. When there is the name of Gauranga, when there is the name of Krishna, then where is the question of ignorance? Krishna Surya Sama Maya hai Andhakar. Jahan Krishna, where there is Krishna, there is no ignorance. So try out these things, and this positivity, like have the enthusiasm. Why it is, you anyway are going to yatras, you are anyway chanting, you are anyway going to the temple to visit. Have, try to be more enthusiastic about it. If you will be more enthusiastic, then what happens? That impression goes very deep inside and create a strong samskara. Those experiences goes inside and creates a deep impression, and that is important. When these impressions will be deep, then the other anarthas, those impressions will be very subdued. So this is important. That's the reason. नहीं अरे यार मैं इतना ना दिखावा नहीं करूँगा. What? When you are meeting a devotee, just be happy and embrace him. Just give a tight hug. Okay, praise him. When you are going in front of deity, just appreciate the beauty of the Lord. Oh, you are so beautiful. Oh. Even you are not feeling it. You're feeling it slightly, but tell it. There is no point because it is favorable, right? Yeah. Imagine the whole flowers of the beautiful, fragrant, and bunch means the kind of fully loaded trucks of flowers, and offer in the mind to the Lord. You deserve it. What just one two roses flowers, you deserve much more, oh my Lord. I'm not capable, I'm not, there is limitations, but I want to offer you. So have that. So this is called enthusiasm. And try to be very attentive. Anyway, you are doing this, So have that enthusiasm, and it will help. So these are a few suggestions what Shastras and our Acharyas suggest. Try to do whatever you think is very inspiring. Okay? Thank you.
Hey, Prabhuji. I think anathas anyway will always keep coming unless you are in the state of complete purity. So crying out to the Lord is the best way or to
Crying out to the devotee.
The devotee
Crying
is the
out to the
best.
devotee first. Okay. Then the Lord. Okay. So generally we do this mistake. We cry out to the Lord. That's okay. That's good. But we have already discussed, right? What is our situations? What kind of purity we have? It's always Krishna has already told that mm, if you try to please my devotee, I'll be pleased more. So why to neglect that instructions? You know, and Krishna's tadiya, right? That's what Raghunath Das Goswami is instructing. Guru, Guru, Goshthalaya, all of that. You see, what are these? They are the tadiyas of Krishna. Okay? And yes, also cry out in front of the deities. Okay, and
Yes,
it
sir.
is very important because this you have to be troubled because Arjuna asks, right? Atho kena prayuktam papam charati purusha anichan api vasnaya balad api niyajita. I do not have any ichha, but as if I am forcefully balad eva niyajita. Some impulse is coming. So this is natural. Do not be so harsh unto yourself that saying, hey, you are good for nothing, you are just a. No, it's natural. It will come to everyone, so it has come to you. So what's the point? But now, how do you respond to it? That is very important. Okay, that is very important. If let's say you fall prey to that, but what is that ratio? Earlier, maybe out of 10 times, all the 10 times you are acting on that. But now you are able to kind of act only for the 5, 6 cases. So it's improvement. So just believe in it and then move ahead. Okay.
Yes, Swamiji. Got it.
Thank you. Hare Krishna. Another Prabhuji, if you want to add something, please.